Looking at this sneaker right now, it's on StockX, well below retail, and it's not even release date yet. There's a week to go. So just go on StockX and buy it. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel Kingsdown Roots. My name's Matt Ridout, R-I-D-O-U-T, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming week's sneaker resale predictions. The first sneaker we have this week is a good one. It's a Nike and an Ambush collaboration with the Nike Dunk High Deep Royal, which is a fantastic looking colorway. So this is actually the third collaboration between Nike and Ambush. The first release we had was the black version, which did extremely well on the resale market. The second colorway, which was that pink fuchsia, which quite frankly bombed on the resale market, and now we've got this lovely deep blue or deep royal blue colorway, which looks absolutely amazing. So the release date does actually vary for this sneaker. It is between the 18th of May and the 20th, depending on what retailer you use, and the retail price is £160, which I think is quite frankly an amazing price for this sneaker because it's going to do so well. So on the pre-release market, this sneaker is currently hovering at around £419, which is about 162% markup on that retail price, which is a very good amount of markup to be made. Lots of profit being made for everyone that's got those early pairs. In terms of money sizes, the UK 8.5, the 9 and the 10.5 is really where you're going to make the most money. So they're the sizes I would actually invest in with this sneaker. Now, once the sneaker does release to the general public, I do think you're probably going to see a reduction in that kind of resale price value. I'm expecting it to hover around £320, £330, depending on what size you get. So that's 100% markup on that retail price, which is just doubling your money. So pretty good investment to be made if you're able to purchase it at retail and then sell within the first couple of weeks. Now, would I hold or sell this sneaker? Well, I would actually hold on to it. I think that the value of £320, £330 in the first couple of weeks is good, but I do think that it's going to increase over time, probably more up towards the £400 mark within the next kind of 6 to 8 months. So I would be holding on to this one for sure. The second release we're talking about this week is another Nike Dunk, but this time it's a Nike Dunk Low, and this is in the lemon drop colorway. Now, for me personally, I think that this sneaker looks very, very nice indeed. It's got some lovely pops of detail about it too. It's got lovely high quality pebble leather on the sides behind the Nike swoosh, and it's got a very nice embroidered lemon on the back in this kind of like yellow and green color. So I think this will do really, really well on the resale market, and something which I'll be going in for personally as well to pick up for my collection. The sneaker is due to release on the 20th of May 2021 and has a recommended retail price of £105.95. That is dependent on which retailer you actually use. Now, in terms of the pre-release market, this sneaker is doing pretty well. It's currently averaging prices of around £227, which is markup on that retail price of nearly 116%, which isn't really a massive surprise, let's be honest. Every Nike Dunk Low at the moment, especially on the pre-release market, does very well. In terms of sizing, this is a women's size run release, so something to bear in mind. The money sizes seem to be the UK 5.5, the 7 and the 9.5. So either of those sizes will make you a good return, and the golden size I would go for is the UK 5.5. Now, once this sneaker hits general release to the public, I am anticipating that the value will drop down to around £180, £185, which is still a good markup of about 78% on that retail price. Now, would I hold or sell these sneakers? I would hold on to them. I think that they're a great colorway, and I think if you hold on to them for about 8 to 12 months, you're going to see a far higher return on your investment. So yeah, keep them for sure. The third release we're talking about this week, I was kind of debating whether or not to even include it in this video. It's the Nike Waffle One. Now, this sneaker has a whole host of different colorways actually releasing. It also has a customization version, which is the Nike Waffle One by You, which I think is a far better option and gives you much more creativity, and I think the designs will look much better than what Nike's actually pushing out. One note worth mentioning is that I have actually purchased those shoes a couple of weeks ago, and I'm expecting them this week. So fingers crossed we actually get them so I can do the review and upload the video this week. But anyway, this sneaker is due to be releasing on the 20th of May 2021 and has a recommended retail price of £89.95. And you can actually see these already loaded onto the Nike app. Now, in terms of the pre-release market for these sneakers, obviously there's not many bids or activity going on with them. The current average resale price is around £91, which isn't much markup on the retail price at all. Now, there are some random bids being thrown around in some sizes, so there is still money to be made, just not really really very much. Now in terms of the money sizes, the UK 8.5, the UK 9 and the UK 10 is where you're going to make most money, and the golden size is that UK 8.5. Once this sneaker hits general release, I'm expecting the value to hover around 90 to 95 pounds, which doesn't really make it that worthwhile investing in at all. Now if I had a pair which wasn't for personal, would I hold on to them or would I sell them? I would have to sell them. I cannot imagine these sneakers are going to make any more money later down the line on the resale market, so I would try and sell them as quickly as possible and claw back some of that retail cost that has cost me to actually purchase the sneakers in the first place. The fourth and final sneaker we're talking about this week is a Yeezy Quantum in the Flash Orange colorway. Now for me personally, I'm extremely happy that we've got a colorway in the Yeezy Quantum silhouette which isn't a blue tint or a grey. It's actually quite a welcome relief to have a color which is a bit different, which I think looks really, really nice in this Flash Orange. The sneaker is due to release on the 22nd of May 2021 and it has a recommended retail price of £220. So not a cheap investment with the sneaker at all. Now where it gets interesting is that the current pre-release market value of the sneaker is around £192, which is about 12% less than the retail price, which means it's cheaper to buy this sneaker on StockX right now than wait a week for retail release, which is just crazy. I can't understand it. Now there are actually still some bids happening on this sneaker which are above the retail price, and that is the UK 8, the 10.5 and the 11. And that UK 11 is the golden size. That's where you're going to get the biggest return. Now once this sneaker hits general release to the public, what's going to happen? Well, let's be honest, the resale for the Yeezy Quantum is dead. It is dead and done. We have to accept the fact that there is no real money to be made on the Yeezy Quantum at all. It's people who want to rock them, they're the people that are going to be wearing them, they're the ones that are going to be buying them. But when it comes to resale value, I would anticipate that you're probably going to look at around 140, 145 pounds, which it doesn't make sense to actually buy this at retail to resell, so just don't do it. Yes, it's a brand new colorway. Yes, I actually really like the colorway, but that's not enough to warrant an investment from a resale perspective. If you're going to buy them, it has to be for personal use only, and that's really the only point of buying these shoes anyway. Now, if I had a pair to resell, would I hold them or would I sell them? Well, I sure as hell wouldn't actually sell them because I'd be losing out on sort of 70, 80 pounds straight away. So I would be holding onto these sneakers and praying that someone famous actually wore them and that the value of them increased overnight, because realistically, that's the only way you're going to make money on these shoes. And on that note, that's it for me today. I've been Matt Rideout. This has been Kingsdown Roots. If you've enjoyed my video, please drop me a comment and a like down below. It really does mean the world to me. You can also follow me on Instagram up here. I post a lot of content on there too. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.